guys! So today I have a new edition of bands you need to listen to because they're amazing. Yeah, I've been waiting to make this video for about a month, but I'm gonna tell you about all these great new bands that I've discovered, because you should listen to them too. The first band I saw open for the Thermals a few weeks ago. They're also a kind of punk rock garagey group from Portland. They're called Summer Cannibals, and they have a female lead vocalist, female drummer, female bass player, and then a male guitar player, and they were super fun on stage. I was very, very pleasantly surprised when I saw them. They're very much this similar vibe to the Thermals, so if you really like their music or just really kind of like raw, gritty, like fun, kind of poppy punk rock, you would really, really like Summer Cannibals. If you ever listened to that band Damone like 7 years ago, you probably would like Summer Cannibals. That's probably a really random reference because most of you were probably like 12. Yeah, Summer Cannibals, they're super fun, and if you like punk rock, check them out. I dig them. And then actually another band that opened for the Thermals at the same show, they were the second band up. They're called My Goodness, and my goodness, I feel like an asshole for not listening to them until now. Like, what? They're from Seattle, and they're fucking phenomenal. Like, they used to just be two guys in the band, and now there's another guy who plays with them, and oh boy, like, I'm gonna make a Black Keys comparison because that's the best comparison, but it's like dirty, gritty, bluesy rock and roll, and it just shows you that rock and roll is still alive and well, and coming out of Seattle, their new stuff sounds freaking phenomenal. Like, oh, they were so good live and so good on record, and their music videos are really cool and well produced, and I like see people that I recognize in them, which is weird, and like places that I recognize. If you like yourself some bluesy rock, if you like the Black Keys, for the love of God, check out My Goodness, because I won't make that pun again. I'm sorry. The next band, what am I doing with my arms, is a band out of Portland, and they're called Dear Reader. They recently went on tour with Lostlander, and they've worked with Brent Knopf from Ramona Falls, and so they're kind of part of that group of people, musicians, collective in Portland. They're really, really great. Similar to My Brightest Diamond, but not quite as intense. So it's like My Brightest Diamond taken back like 3 notches. But I really, really like the girls' vocals. I just tend to like female vocalists from Portland, like what the fuck. But yeah, Dear Reader, they make really kind of lovely and enjoyable indie rock that has these like ethereal, cool harmonies, and I really love when there's like multiple people singing at one time. That's a new thing that I've fallen in love with in the last year, like multiple vocalists singing weird harmonies. And then on a similar vein, a band out of Seattle who also has weird, awesome, crazy harmonies is called Pollens. They opened for Mary Lambert the other day, and they were actually the first band that like I started filming in my Day in the Life vlog, and they are very much Dirty Projectors-esque. That's the best kind of comparison I can make, because they have those like weird, bizarre harmonies that wouldn't really work otherwise, but somehow work. Cool, like tribal multiple drums, and not a lot of lyrics to the songs, but a lot of just kind of vocal acrobatics. Because that's what your voice does? I don't know. I was very pleasantly surprised. And I've talked about Lamolo before. They were the second group that I filmed. So I'll put a link to the video where I talked about Lamolo. I was actually on my old channel. Yeah, Pollens is a great one out of Seattle, and I think they have like an album out somewhere. They have like a 3-song sampler on their Bandcamp. But I dig it. A band that I didn't actually get to see a few weeks ago. I got to a show too late, called Valley Maker. They played at the Tractor. They're fucking awesome. It's got like aspects of folk music and then aspects of like indie pop and really sad kind of lyrics, but it's really pretty Ben Gibbard-esque. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. When you're talking about music out of Seattle, you're just gonna make the comparison to Ben Gibbard. Like, that's just gonna happen. I was very sad that I missed their set because I listened to it before going to the show, and I was like, damn it, they're really good! And then I got there like right as the headliner started. So yeah, the time was off. I was not there on time. I was kind of sad. And another artist that you could totally make the comparison to, Death Cab. Damn it! Cataldo. Holy shit! What has been wrong with me my whole life that I have not listened to their stuff more? The new songs that Eric Anderson, main guy from Cataldo, has been putting out are beautiful and phenomenal, and so yeah, they're beautiful. Like they're absolutely gorgeous. Again, I was super sad that I missed their show opening for Hey Marseille a couple of weeks ago at Numos. Yeah, but they're playing a show at the end of the month at the Tractor that I might have to go see because the new stuff sounds great, and it's like folkestral indie pop. Cataldo is one that I regret not listening to until now, because why? I love Eric's voice. I could listen to Eric's voice all day. And then the last, yeah, the last two is a perfect example of what the Seattle music scene is these days. Benjamin Verdoes used to play in Mount St. Helens Vietnam band until like a couple years ago. He was in that band for like 5 years. Like, they've been around forever. And now he's releasing his own solo stuff. His album is called Evil Eye, just released it. It was actually his album release show that I didn't get to early enough to check out Valley Maker, but I got to see all of Ben's stuff, and it's great. Like, it's totally different than anything Mount St. Helens Vietnam band did. It's got the weird melodies and like bizarre kind of harmonies, but the subdued vocals, and again, I'm gonna make the damn Death Cab reference in Ben Gibbard. Yeah, Ben's solo stuff is cool. Like, totally not what I expected though, because like I've listened to Mount St. Helens Vietnam band, and it's not like that at all. And then Benjamin Verdoes is also, why did I say his name like that? He also is in another band now called Iska, which in Somali means let it go, right? Yes, apparently Ben speaks Somali fluently. Iska is Benjamin Verdoes and Nathan Quiroga, who appeared on Macklemore's song Thin Line, and on that track he's actually credited as Buffalo Madonna, which is like his alter ego artist name. Him and Ben are great together. Holy crap. I had seen like a link, something about Iska a little while ago, and then I saw my friend Sam post about it on Facebook about their last music video, and I was like, oh, I should go watch this because I've listened to these guys before. And oh my god, like, it's, we've got a hit on our hands. The video for Happiness is like the creepiest, weirdest thing ever. And the song's really great too. And then their music video for Everybody Knows, which premiered on spin.com like 2 weeks ago. Great. Oh my god. It has like all the cameos. Like Macklemore has a huge part in it. And John Van Dusen from The Lonely Forest makes a cameo in it. And it's like this weird acid trip in like Vietnam or something. I don't know. Down and dirty, just rock and roll, like, oh, so good. Like, you don't need 8 million people in a band to make good music. There's 2 guys. Go watch that video and listen to all the songs that they have on their Bandcamp page. Iska. Shit. We've got a hit on our hands. I'm really glad that Macklemore tweeted out the video too, because I was like, it needs more views because it's awesome and epic and people need to see this. So that is your song of the day. Everybody Knows by Iska. So yeah, those were all the freaking great bands you need to check out. Summer Cannibals, My Goodness, Dear Reader, Pollens, Valley Maker, Cataldo, Benjamin Verdoes' solo stuff, and Iska, which he is also in. Freaking Seattle artists just playing in everybody else's bands. It's hard to keep track of, to be honest. It's like, oh, you play in this band too? Oh, I saw you at this show like 3 days ago. Oh, now you're playing with this. The Seattle music scene is slightly incestual, but not in a creepy way. Yeah. I haven't been this excited for a bands I need to listen to video in a long time. So I will put a link to the playlist of my other videos where I talk about awesome musicians that you need to check out below if you haven't seen any of those yet. And I will see you on Saturday. Bye guys!